Hey guys, Equinox here. This is going to be the Dragonflight Pre-Patch video for Brewmaster. I might go over DH in the future, and I might go over Prot Warrior in the future, but I'm not sure for pre-patch info that is, because one, I don't have them leveled up, so I'm not exactly sure how it'll interact with their legendaries and stuff like that. So we're just going to go over Brew for now. So let's get right into it. This is the build. So looking at the general tree, we're going to get these three at the top. The only reason we get Soothing Mist is because we need it to get all these talents down here. So we're going to go these three at the top, and then we're going to Calming Presence, 3% damage reduction. We're not going to get Disable, we're going to get the double para, and we're going to get Ferocity as well. This 4% damage, we really like this. Get the interrupt for key. This is for keys, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Fort Brew upgrade, we're going to go for armor and dodge. Strength of Spirit. We're going to get Fast Feet, which is 70% increased damage. Spinning Craigie deals 10% additional damage. I'll explain why later when we go over the rest of the build. Transcendence is always good. Ring of Peace, Diffuse, 150 or 1.5 minute cooldown on Touch of Death. Resonant Fists, Diffuse Magic, Chi Wave, Profound Rebuttal, and Grace of the Crane. So we have all these Expel Harm talents. This combined with the Harm Denial Conduit will be really, really strong. So that's mostly how we're doing that. Resonant Fist is just free damage. Right now on beta, this is a little broken and overtuned, so keep in mind this won't be as strong as it is now. You could if you're having trouble surviving, just remove this and get bounce back. It's completely fine. You can also remove 1 point in Fast V or 1 point Resonant Fist for detox if you need it. Let's go over to the brew side. So keg smat, we had to get all three of these. Then this next row we get Hit Scheme. We take Hit Scheme because we're going to be taking Shadow Box and Treads later. This is just 20% damage to Blackout Kick, and it cleaves. And then Hit Scheme is 10% damage for each target hit by Blackout Kick. So every Blackout Kick is 30% damage on your next keg, 40 if you do another Blackout Kick. Gift of the Ox, this is just, we've had Gift of the Ox forever. This is just if you take damage, you summon an orb, and then you expel harm to take them in, or Spinning Kick to take them in. Or you can walk over them. Rushing Jade Wind and Special Delivery. I'm taking Rushing Jade Wind personally, because I'm going to be using Resonant Fist, and Resonant Fist is better with Rushing Jade Wind. Basically, like on beta, when I run Rushing Jade Wind, my Resonant Fist is like 4 or 5 mil ahead of my Keg Smash. With Special Delivery, it's a little bit less. But yeah, just taking Rushing Jade Wind, you can take Special Delivery if you like. The damage difference is not that big of a deal. Doesn't really matter too much. Zen Med, Celestial Brew, we take these for branch talents. We skip Clash, we skip Graceful Exit, we skip Staggering Strikes, we skip Celestial Flames. Just skip all 4 of these. They're pretty much useless. Celestial Flames has some use, but it's not really worth it, especially in pre-patch. Improve Celestial Brew and Improve Purify. These are just stuff you have base that you have to talent into. So yeah, we have to take these. So Guy Pins and Tranquil Spirit. Personally, I'm going to take Guy Pins. I think it's a much better talent. So yep, I'm going to take that. It's just Purify instantly uses 25% of the Purified stagger damage. Super strong. Can't really pass that up, in my opinion. This is better. I think if you run this is better if you're playing with like a Resto Druid. If you're playing with a Resto Druid and M+, this is going to get a lot of stagger clear throughout a key. So definitely recommend that. That's pretty good. Shadow Box and Treads went over that. Breath of Fire. This is just, Breath of Fire. We have that. We take Sal's Alabim Strength. This gives us 100% Breath of Fire uptime and Breath of Fire resets. So this just has direct synergy with Storm Stout's last keg. They said this is really nice if you're like chaining mobs in, like especially like that, and it just it feels nice. You don't need it, like you don't technically need it, but you need it for 100% Charred Passions uptime, since Breath of Fire is a 15-second cooldown. If you don't have this, then Breath of Fire, unless you take Celestial Flames, then Breath of Fire will not, or Charred Passions will not be up 100% of the time. Then we go into Charred Passions. This is just going to have direct synergy with the rest of our talent tree. It has direct synergy with Shadow Boxing Treads and Counter Strike, so this is a really good synergy. Has direct synergy with Elusive Footwork. It's just 10% Blackout Kick damage, so yeah, it's good. We're going to take Black Ox Brew instead of Bob and Weave now. I know this is kind of weird. We've pretty much never taken Black Ox Brew, not for a long time at least. We used to, I think a really long time ago, but yeah, we take this now. It has really good synergy with Guy Pins, and it has it has some nice uses in M+. Now that we don't have Keg of the Heavens, it is just a really nice emergency button. We go into Exploding Keg. This is like our big damage dealer. It's going to synergize with the Covenant we're going to play. And it has really good synergy with Bone Dust Brew. Later on in Dragonflight when you actually talent into your full build. So let's go over the Covenant choice. So I'm going to be playing Necrolord. The reason I'm going to be playing Necrolord is one, Fleshcraft will make up for losing Keg of the Heavens a decent amount, and Bone Dust Brew is very good with the Keg of the Heavens, and Bone Dust Brew is really good at not Keg of the Heavens, Exploding Keg, and Bone Dust Brew is really good at Charred Passions, really good to Counter Strike. It just has a lot more synergy, and you'll have the second legendary for Bountiful Brew, and you're gonna have constant uptime on your Bone Dust Brew. It's gonna have really good synergy with Charred Passions, so that's gonna be really good. You're also gonna be getting this agility increase. You're gonna be getting yeah, just going to be getting a lot just from Necrolord. A lot of pure passive stagger. You can go into Marilith if you want. Get double stagger. You can get, yeah, you can get a lot. I really like Necrolord. You can also go another route. So another route you can go is skip Exploding Keg, get Weapons of Order, or get Storm Stout's Last Keg. So you can move these points around a little bit depending on your playstyle. So you can get rid of Counter Strike or get rid of this side and go for a full keg build. So if you use Storm Stout's Last Keg, you're going to get 3 keg smashes, and the damage does stack, by the way. So this is the legendary Storm Stouts right here. So it's 30% on top of 30%. In 3 charges of keg smash, you can go this and the Kyrian Covenant, or you can go Weapons of Order here, and then and then Necrolord Covenant. So whichever one you want. That's also a really good build. You can go down the Ox Trail if you want. I don't prefer it. That's personally just how I like to play. I do not like the Ox play style. I think it's very boring, and it makes us very reliant on it. So yeah, I don't go down that tree. But yeah, this is our build. I'll have it linked down below. It's kind of a short video. Another build that you could do if you really want to be tanky is, so we need a 1 point somewhere. You could probably remove Black Ox Brew if you really wanted this to be, but it's not too big of a deal. So you could remove, no, you can't do that. Yeah, you could do that instead of Charred Passions, and you can move here somewhere else. But yeah, you can get Storm Stout's Last Keg, and then you can get the Celestial Infusion Legendary. This one. So you could have Storm Stout's Last Keg, and you could have the Spam Purifies. This would also have good synergy with Guy Pins if you're doing a really big pull. So yeah, that's another option you can go if you opt to go in for the Storm Stout's Last Keg. So I think this is good. So there you have a lot of build diversity. You can go more Keg Smash oriented, you can go more Charred Passions oriented, and you can go just go more Purify oriented. If you're going to go the Celestial Infusion route with Storm Stout's Last Cake Talented, I would recommend running Special Delivery instead of Rushing Jade Wind. Special Delivery just has innate synergy with Celestial Infusion. So yeah, I actually would really like to try that build. So yeah, I'll have the builds linked down below, and the pre-patch comes out in 7 days, so 1 week from now. So I will see you guys then. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, follow, or like, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And have a good one.